right? And you hear about them flying into mountains and disappearing, things like that. I think it's interesting. Yeah, well, geek. I mean, as far as having an advanced society, I mean, it's that is beyond anything that to find out. Like, imagine how freaked out human beings would be across the earth if they found out that the aliens didn't come from up there, but they came from down there. And they've been down there the entire time. How many people on this planet would just go... Oh, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. Humans are dumb. It's just a fact. I mean, humans are dumb. We like to think of ourselves as intelligent, but then we go and do, things that prove that we're not intelligent. Yeah, almost as smart as my golden retriever. I'm kidding. Kidding. My boy's smart, but he's not as smart as a raven. Although, one of the things that was bought for me in the puppy shower, one of the things that was bought in the puppy shower is those buttons that you teach the dog to speak by pushing the buttons. Like outside or play or yes, no, park, whatever. That'll be fun. That'll be fun to work with him on. And then we can put him in his playpen. That's what I've got to get. That's the one thing that I've definitely got to get is that playpen. Get the playpen set up. I've got all the pads and everything I need, but I need to get that playpen, and that's not a problem. I'll order that myself. But yeah, really cool. Give me a second. All right. Weird. So, guys, the last bag of treats that I had for Duke, I took down to Kentucky, and I fed them to Secret, and ergo the treats went to my new puppy. So that was kind of cool too. Yeah, they were still good. They were all natural treats. They were all the all natural lamb treats. Yeah, they were still good. And boy, did she like them. Don't need those anymore. I don't need any of these either, but I don't not like Nickelback. I mean, I like that one song by them, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan. Nickelback made a sea shanty of Rockstar. Like, hey, now you're a rock star. Get your game on. Go play. Oh. Yeah, Tiger. Later on in Duke's life, he hit about 9 years old. Um, for some reason, chicken just started irritating his skin, so we had to switch his food up from the chicken recipe to the lamb recipe. Woo! I got to be honest with you guys about my health. Um, about 4 days ago, I woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I could not catch my breath. Um, it was to the point where I woke the breeder and her husband up because I thought I was gonna need to either call an ambulance or be taken to the hospital, um, which was quite embarrassing. But I eventually, obviously, caught my breath, and yeah, it's only happened twice in the past couple of years. Um, but I was also, Tiger, remember when I told you that my doctors um, told me that I could be around some dogs, but not a lot of dogs, and I couldn't be around them for an extended period of time. That's why really, when I push it, so they had 4 full-size Goldens, plus they had 9 babies that I was constantly putting up to my face, and they had 2 cats. So it was a little bit more than what I'm used to. Um, Even when I house sit, really, unless I push it and overlap sometimes when I have 4 or 5. But no, I'm just saying that I'm not, Tiger. I'm not used to cats. I'm not used to cats in my environment. Okay, so it's an irritant that my body's not used to, because one of the cats slept with me one night, and him and I mean I showed you the picture of me petting on him. He slept with me, like not up by my head, but within arm's length of me, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night and love on him for a few minutes. And then obviously it would get on my hands, and then in the middle of the night or whatever, I'd rub my face or whatever. So it's an irritant that I'm not used to. Yeah, the cat was super cool. Yeah, him and I cuddled. Yeah. Yeah, they have two cats. They have two cats. The second one's a rescue cat, and it's a pure black, completely black cat. And he's not very social. He's not really antisocial, but he's not social. You know, like he's just like, yeah, I'm here. So are you. Cool. Guys, I think we're going to, because eventually I'm going to have to, we got to go chop some trees here. I mean, it's not a lot of fun watching tree chopping, but it's got to get done because we got to start either lighting lighting the bowl of the portal hub, or we have to build a new building. And either way, the next building that I'm thinking of building will require a metric shit ton. It will require at least as much fine wood as the meat hall did. I'll probably be on for another hour, Sierra. I'll be on for another hour. Not much more than that, though, but another hour. This weapon right here. Can you make this weapon yet? PSN, welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. The weapon is the... It's called the Let me show you here. It's called this here. This is what it is. No, it's okay. It's okay. You can only take it up to level 2 right now, so you know if you're 50% of the way there, all right. But it has extremely, if you look at it, okay, it has extremely high block armor. Okay? Yeah, the PSN said that they have it. They have it. But look at that block armor right there. Yeah, a combination. It's a combination of all three, really. PSN, what armor are you wearing? And what foods are you using? .104 armor rating. Geek and Gale, thank you so much for coming in tonight. I appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic evening. You get lots of sleep. Have a great day tomorrow. Be good, do good. Take care of yourself until we meet again. Thank you. The hell? Why am I drawing a blank right now? Oh, there. 104. Yeah. Sitting at 104 armor rating. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's your issue. Yeah. Yeah, listen to Tiger. She knows what she's talking about. Listen to her. She will not lead you wrong. Oh yeah. So this is the food. This is when I go to the Mistlands. This is the foods that I run. This is the food that I run when I go to the Mistlands. I run fish and bread for a health of 30 and a stamina of 90. Mist Hair Supreme for a health of 85 and a stamina of 28. And a mushroom omelet, which is 85 stamina and 28 health. So I run 2 yellow forks, so 2 staminas, and 1 max. I run the max health food. Because a lot of your blocking will take away your stamina. And having a rested buff and having a little bit more stamina will allow you to be able to maybe sometimes counter a little bit better. That's why I use it the way that I use it. Everybody's playstyle is going to be different, but that's why I use these foods here. Because it allows me and my playstyle to be able to take 1 or 2 attacks on a block, and then possibly have enough stamina to still come back before having to rest. Come back for at least 1 attack before I have to rest myself. But there's going to be people also that are going to run 2. This is considered, Mist Hair Supreme. If you look, so that okay. Well, all right. I just ate it. We're good. All right. So Mist Hair Supreme is going to give you 85. That's not what I wanted to do. It's going to give you 85 health. So that's considered a red fork. So that's considered a health food. Right? Whereas mushroom omelet, if you see, it's stamina of 85 in the yellow, so that's considered a yellow food. That's considered a stamina food. All right, but there's people, and so is the fish and bread. That's considered a stamina food also. But there's going to be people that'll use 2 reds, 2 health foods, and 1 stamina because of their play style. So you really have to tailor your foods to your playstyle. You just want to get the maximum foods that you can for your level of farming at the time. Yeah, see, she went with something completely different than I do, but she survived her playstyle. Good thing I was here, because I need to restock my food. And when I'm working around the farm here, when I'm working around the base, I use bread in place of the Mist Supreme to give me a lot more stamina when I'm around home. Yeah, fishing is boring. Fishing is very boring. Usually fishing, farming, cooking, and wood gathering. If I have to do it, I do off stream because it's boring. It's just repetitive. It's boring. I usually do that off stream, but everything else I do on stream. I do all my resource gathering, besides wood, I guess, and fishing, because fishing is it's very boring. All right, let's go chop some trees real fast here. Oh, we should give PSN a tour here real fast. PSN, I don't know how long you've been here, but this is a tour of my garden here. It still needs a little bit of work, but it's mostly done. And then to my bridge. Into the mead hall. Gamba, thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you. F3. F3. And then take you over, show you the newest completed building. Oh, it's show you the bridge from the side here. Yeah. What? No. Yeah. How dare you, sir? How dare you? This is the portal hub. Yeah. The building designs are mine. The coloring and decorating definitely have a lot of my followers' influence in them. All of my portals used to line up along here and here. This is my storage room, which may end up being the only thing. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. This may be the only thing that stays. Everything from here over here is going to probably be demolished, and my new home is going to be built in its place. But when I started the game, when I started this map, I started right there, and this part of the building right here, this little A-frame, was a broken down A-frame that you find in the game. And I moved in. I repaired it and I moved in right here, and then eventually I needed more room, so I just expanded. I just expanded off of it. Built a kitchen over here. All the buildings have different color scheme. Basically red and black in here. We don't have black carpets, so I went with blue. Oh, the new house has a very large kitchen. The new house, the new modern house, has a very large open kitchen. Large open kitchen with I want to say 8 ovens. I want to say 8 ovens. Might only be 4. But it could be 8. I might try and squeeze another one in on the right hand side of my build. We'll see. We'll see for spacing. Paraskos, welcome in. Oh, PSN, I didn't see 246 bits. Thank you so much. That was very generous of you. Welcome in. Am I saying that right? Paraskos? I can one, yeah. Yeah, I can't count so good.